Oh, I am going to share with you a big concern of English learners. Fumbling. Why do we fumble a lot or maybe a bit while speaking in English? After talking with a lot of people, with a lot of learners and with a lot of tutors over the years, I have found exactly why the heck they actually fumble. That was me 4 years back. I used to fumble a lot while speaking in my second language, which is English. But ever since I have encountered and addressed my issue that why do I fumble, now the result is right in front of you. Well, it's not every time that beginners fumble in English, but intermediate and advanced speakers fumble too. So gear up, because in this video I'm going to share with you the reasons that why do you fumble while speaking in your second language and how to fix these issues. I'll share with you 7 reasons for why you fumble while speaking in English. Check all the 7 reasons and then pick one of them which is becoming your barrier. So let's move for the first one. Our first reason is because you are hesitant or you feel nervous. Why? First reason, because you see that there is someone better than you who is speaking right in front of you. And the second reason is judgment. That's the only reason you feel nervousness and hesitation. Because you think the person who is there right in front of me, he or she is speaking better than me, and that's why this person will judge me. Or maybe the other people who are in my surroundings, or maybe they are listening to me, they will judge me. Right? So this is the first reason. And don't worry, I'll tell you the fixation, that how you are going to fix it. Because I have gone through it. And that's why we say, in speaking, 70% your confidence speaks. It doesn't matter how good you are at speaking, but when you see someone speaking better than you, you forget that how good you are, right? And then literally, you just lose your confidence there. Now, what is the second reason? Because of that you fumble. Lack of fluency. Obviously, if I say just to speak in Chinese or speak in Japanese, if you don't have fluency, how will you speak if you don't know these languages? Same goes for English. If you don't have good command over this language or you don't have fluency, then obviously you will fumble. Third reason, you don't have enough words to express your emotions, your thoughts, your desires. You actually don't have enough words to deliver your speech. I can understand sometimes the reason is that you are not getting a word at that exact period of time which you can substitute. That altogether a different game, that sometimes you forget words. But I am talking about when every time words are not coming in your mind. Believe, I was there. I have been in your shoes. I was there when I was trying to make some speech where I can share what was there inside me because I wanted to speak, but I was not able to get exact words in my mind. And it was not that I was not able to frame sentences, but the reason was exactly that I was not able to get words. So lack of vocabularies. And when I say lack of vocabularies, again, don't take me wrong here. I'm not talking about a lot of lavish, lot of posh, lot of advanced vocabularies. All I'm talking about is just basic, simple enough vocabularies. Can you deliver your speech smoothly without fumbling? That's what we call enough vocab, a bucket of enough vocab. And I'll tell you the fixation, don't worry. Fourth reason why you fumble is you're not able to frame sentences in your mind. You don't know how exactly I'm supposed to frame sentences in a way so I can take it out from my mouth confidently and I can throw it. In your mind, you're not able to frame. Right? Again, I have gone through it. 4 years back, I had good vocabularies in my mind. I had like enough vocabularies in my mind, but all I was struggling with that I was not able to frame exact sentence, that how I supposed to frame my sentence. And I know a lot of people can relate with me here. that you don't get how to frame exact sentences. And here I'll tell you one more thing. It doesn't just happen with beginners. There are some intermediate and advanced speakers. They actually want to frame good, nice sentences in a very structured manner, but the issue is they aren't able to, and then they fumble, right? So this is another reason why you fumble while speaking in English. Fifth reason, and again by my experience, I know you will be able to relate with it: lack of knowledge in a certain area. Let's suppose you just took birth and you are just 2 years or 3 years old, and if I ask something very basic to you, something very basic, would you be able to speak on that? Even it is your first language, you wouldn't. Same goes with English language. For English language, if you are learning, you are just a little kid. You are just a newborn baby for this language. And this time, even if I say that, go for some basic topics or this and that, you will not be able to make sense there, right? So lack of knowledge. And when I say lack of knowledge, I'm not talking about what's happening in the sky, in that galaxy, and what's happening under the earth. All I'm talking about what's happening on the earth. Okay, when I talk about what's happening on the earth, again, I'm not talking about geopolitics or like politics, this, that. First start with very basic. Okay, and here first check, do you have enough knowledge to speak on basic topics? Do you have enough knowledge to speak on time, to speak on judgment, to speak on routine, to speak on your introduction, to speak on, environment? A lot of basic topics are there. Thousands of basic topics are there. Are you able to speak on these topics? As I've already mentioned earlier, for this language, you are a newborn little baby and you have to learn how to speak on these topics first. So master these basic topics. Yeah, gradually you will be able to talk on different topics, on psychology, on geopolitics, on this and that, on neuroscience later on spirituality, right? But not now. Sixth reason why you fumble, on which no one has focused yet, is you fumble sometimes because maybe you are emotionally or physically tired, exhausted, or disturbed. Have you seen some people when they are actually emotionally disturbed and you try to talk to them, they don't talk. They're very silent. Same goes with this English language. Okay, if you're emotionally tired, you're physically tired, you're exhausted, you are disturbed. Maybe something is happening in your life, maybe something is happening with your relationship, maybe with your health, okay? If you're going to speak, you will fumble. It doesn't matter, maybe sometimes, maybe you are a tutor and you're going to talk in front of audience, but you are disturbed here. Maybe it will not make sense. Physically, you will be present right in front of audience, but mentally you will be somewhere else. And it can, yes, impact your communication skills and the way you speak. So people do fumble because of this reason as well. And believe it or not, I have been in this situation. When I was physically I was disturbed, mentally I was disturbed, emotionally I was disturbed. Yes, I was fumbling while speaking. And that was the exact time when I wrote my experience that catch this reason. It will help other people. I'll share with them that you will also fumble if you are tired, exhausted, or disturbed mentally, emotionally, or physically. Now the seventh reason, which even made me shocked when after talking to a lot of learners or after talking to a lot of tutors, I was shocked. This can be the reason too? Okay, so the seventh reason is when you speak too fast. When you don't maintain the pace, moderate pace of your speaking, and you go damn fast. One way of speaking is this. And another way of speaking is this, as you have noticed that I just fumbled a few minutes back, right? So if you're going to speak like this, obviously you're going to fumble a lot, right? So you have to maintain the pace of your speech. If you're not going to speak in a moderate way, if you're going to speak damn slow, people are going to feel monotonous, tedious, they will leave. It would be damn boring for them. And if you're going to speak too fast, they're not going to understand what you're saying, and at the same time you will fumble a lot. You will even acquire the habit of fumbling a lot. You will. I just spoke maybe 2 or 3 lines, and that's why I was not fumbling. But if you are going to speak damn fast, you will fumble a lot. Okay, so please maintain your pace when you speak. Take enough pauses, add some voice modulation, take care of your intonation, of your rhythm. The more you take care of these things, the more you will add melody, the more you will add clarity in your speech, and people will be able to understand easily what you say. They will be able to digest. If not, then welcome. Say welcome to fumbling. Now you have understood what are the reasons behind your fumbling. Now it's time to fix your fumbling. There are some tricks and techniques you can use, you can implement in your English journey so you can get rid of this fumbling. First fixation, first solution for your fumbling is speaking everywhere gradually. Start speaking everywhere gradually. When I say start speaking everywhere gradually, let me talk about what I'm saying when I'm saying everywhere. Okay? Talking to yourself, because when you're going to talk to yourself, you're going to feel hesitant, you're going to feel nervous, you're going to feel that how absurd your tone is sounding. And that's another way of, judgment, where actually you are judging yourself. So you feel hesitant and nervous. Start with yourself. You are going to talk to yourself in your mind. It will hurt you. Then you're going to talk to yourself where you're not going to like the way you speak. Again, it will hurt you. Then you will start doing some shadowing technique where you'll play some video and you'll try to speak like them, right? Then gradually you will talk to some people. Maybe just one person you will find, you will talk to them. Then gradually maybe you will go in public, virtual public speaking. You will try to talk in 2 to 3 people, like people do in my free WhatsApp groups. They go there and they talk there, right? So that's kind of virtual public speaking. Same as then you take some course and then you talk to a tutor. You talk to a tutor or you talk to multiple tutors, right? Speak everywhere gradually and it will beat your fumbleness for sure. Do it because I have done it. As I've already mentioned earlier that I used to fumble a lot, but ever since I have encountered the reasons why I do it, I have fixed it. Okay, so this was the first reason I started speaking everywhere. That's what you have to start now. You can go for reading out loud. Yes, read out loud and you will find that how it is reducing your problem of fumbling while speaking. Take any basic book, if not that I have made a lot of videos, okay? And I always suggest damn simple books which English learners can have and can read and can start with their English journey, their reading journey. So do pick some book which is damn easy, okay, to read. There are like damn basic words to pronounce. Don't pick any heavy book, thick book or complicated or complex book, okay? And start reading out loud. You have no idea how reading out loud has given clarity to me and how I have actually reduced my fumbling while speaking. Because when you actually make your eyes, on these papers, then what happens? You're just getting words one after one, one after one, one after one. Just maintain, and in this way you are just teaching your mind at how not to fumble. Third fixation, maintain the pace while speaking in English. I do sometimes in my session or somewhere when I literally get damn excited to share something with them and then I end up fumbling. Then I literally criticize myself and I feel so bad that why I fumbled. Okay, I don't do it a lot, by the way. I don't criticize myself a lot because that's not the fixation, but other thing. Next time, try to maintain the pace of your speaking when you speak. As I already said, you're not going to speak damn fast or you're not going to speak damn slow. Just maintain the pace of your speaking. And when I say maintain the pace of your speaking, how you can do it? Try to pronounce each and every word clearly. Alright? Say it not slowly but with a moderate pace. Try to add some ups and downs in your speech. Take care of your voice modulation and your intonation. Okay, take care of your pitch. It shouldn't be so high. If you take care of these things, automatically you will see that you have maintained the pace of your speech. Maintaining a pace of your speech doesn't mean just pace only. You have to take care of each and everything in your speech, like intonation, rhythm, voice modulation, and other things too. Fourth reason, don't get in your head. Here, okay, when you talk to someone, be present, be there. Instead of thinking, oh wow, this person is speaking damn great, right now let me prepare some speech in my mind so I can also impress this person. No. Instead, try to be present in that moment. Try to be a good listener. Instead of listening with the intention of judgment and reply, or with the intention of impressing that person, try to listen with the intention of understanding what that person is trying to say. The more you try to be in the present moment, the more you are going to listen mindfully, the better reply you will prepare automatically. Not automatically. Okay? Automatically. So, that's how you are going to fix your fumbleness. You're just going to be mindful when you're going to talk to someone in English. Okay? If you're going to get into your head, understand, neither you will be able to get what that person was saying, nor you will be able to reply according to his question. Everything will be messed up here. Fifth fixation is accept sometimes that you are emotionally disturbed, you are mentally disturbed, and I would say that time, avoid having conversation if you want. Time is a beautiful healer, a great healer. Just take some rest if you want to. Sleep for some time if it is required. Okay, sit in a quiet place. Be little emotionally fine and then have conversation. Okay, I can understand, in some places it might be quite disturbing. Here I would like to share one of my experience. I was watching a conversational video of a tutor. Her name is Hazel Paul, okay, from English Yari. And I was just watching her conversation. She speaks, oh just wow. Her vocabularies, her pronunciation, her way of speaking, her voice modulation, intonation, accents. Wow, I just love the way she speaks. But that day, because maybe her children, they just went somewhere, maybe for a long period of time, I could see the disturbance, how emotionally she was disturbed, how mentally she was disturbed. And can I tell you one thing? It seemed for a moment that she is not making sense. But it was clearly visible that she is disturbed. She was mentally disturbed. And she was trying her level best to say something which would be fine for her audience. But it was hard for her. Okay? So even a trainer, best of best trainer, if she can, if her speech can be impacted by her emotions, and when I say speech can be impacted, I'm not saying that grammatically she is speaking wrong or she's not putting good vocabularies on the table. I'm saying you'll not be able to be present here. Your mind will be somewhere else. Then how you will speak on the given topic, or if someone is asking something to you, you'll not be able to. So accept it. Sometimes you can be physically, mentally and emotionally disturbed, and because of that you're not able to make sense. Sometimes maybe your health is not okay, you're ill. It's okay. That time you will not be able to speak. Take time, heal yourself, then again practice. I've already mentioned the reasons, but the last thing which I would not forget to mention here, which is practice. If you just want one substitute, if you say, can you please recommend just one thing which I can do, and if I can put all these aside, so that one reason is that one technique is practice as much as you can in English. Please. I can understand you are busy, but find that time. Maybe for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, for 30 minutes, for 1 hour. But every day you have to practice. Every single word when you speak out of your mouth counts in your practice. Every single minute, every single hour, every single week or every single month or every single year counts in your practice. When you walk with the speaking, fluency is walking behind you. Okay, whether it is just one step or 2 steps or 5 steps. Maybe whether it is speaking 1 minute, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I practiced a lot. I practiced with learners, I practiced with tutors, I practiced with a lot of people, and the result is here right in front of you. I'm able to speak even in front of camera, and people have phobia of speaking in right front of camera, but I'm doing it. All right, so I hope you have understood that why you fumble while speaking in English, okay, and how you can fix it. And if you like this video, then definitely you're going to like this video too, where I have mentioned how you can be consistent while learning this language. Again, here you can go and watch my journey, that how I have learned. If excited, here's the video of my routine, that how do I run my day with this English language. So if you think this video has added any value in your life, in your journey, so please give thumbs up, share your lovely comments, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. And with this thing, let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.